Like I say, some of my speeches they'd be talking about. Like I said, things well, good. Now we have it. All we have to do is make enough of them to make a difference, or something like that. Or, or I'd say like, all we need to do now is figure out how to make, what was it, mass produce. I don't know, something like that. Like it was. Some of my words have been echoed in the speeches of Auschwitz and all that other stuff. Like stuff like do you know who I forget how it was. And still they don't know who I am. um, words like that. That we didn't just shoot people. Like most of my people, like they would apologize for not being good enough or not being able to do it, and I would be like, it's okay. You did the best you could. Because a lot of my people, you know, like I said, my people were different than other people. My people would work 24 hours or 18 hours and then they would apologize. You know, Germans, I mean, everyone knew we were in a race against time. It's like we were trying to do everything. And like I say, like we built a whole bunch of buildings and then we realized it wasn't good enough. Any earthquakes or any unstableness and most of the buildings in the cities or towns would fall down. They were a problem. So it would all have to be done again, as they say. I said, it will all have to be redone. And I was willing to pay for it. Because I didn't want I didn't want anyone to be unsafe in unsafe buildings. Where I'd be saying, oh, well, I could have saved, it could have been only 5 million people. It could have only been like 5 million or 100 people dead. But, I was just too cheap. So I guess 250 million people died when, when the earthquake struck. I didn't want to be that person that said, well, they wouldn't have died, but, well, I was cheap. So I didn't want to be that person. So, I was writing blank checks practically. One day it would be worth it. Meanwhile there was drug deals going on and people were being raped and everything, and I was trying to do this thing. My people were trying to do this epic thing. And other people were just thinking about, oh, take over the world. Or, oh, now's a good time to stomp out the white race. Like there's times when I was like, you're not good enough to be with me. Where it's like, there's time when I would get really angry because it's like, me and my people were trying to do this great thing that is something beautiful and wonderful and epic, and there are these people that were like Harlem and Wolf. It's like I'm trying to be like, and like clothe everyone, put shoes on everyone. All my people are working like 24 hours a day. I'm putting lights in factories so I can run 3 shifts in the same factory in one factory, or 4 shifts in one factory, and we can work the factory 24 hours. So it's using maximum use of a building. So we're turning out motors and shoes and clothes. I have textiles running 24/7 unless a belt breaks. And within 3 hours, that textile is right back up and going. I'm doing this epic thing, and sure, I'm massively wealthy, but it's like, wasn't about the wealth. It's about I wanted all my people to look good. I was trying to do something worth doing. Anyway, I think I did. Like Lucifer star, the stars are everywhere. More people owed their existence or owed their good life to me than anyone else. I spent, I would, other people would say, well, he would spend it all if he, if he could. And it's true. I spent $150 million on Panama. Just on Panama. And then I was trying to do this thing, and Roosevelt was down there trying to attack my people. My people were taking pay cuts, they were working without pay. All because I had offered hope. All because it was me. and they believed in me because I'd always kept my word. Like I said, 10 million, like hundreds of years, whatever. Everyone knew. You could look it up back in the past. Lucifer always kept his word. I always kept my word about everything. You didn't need a contract with me. I said I would do something. I said I would pay something. I'd pay it. I'd do it. So everyone, they knew you don't need contracts with them. It's like, true, you don't. Just remind me and blah, blah, and I'd pay it. Anyway, that's why everyone worked with me. That's why I was so successful, because, there were other people that people would cheat other people on money. I'd be like, I'll loan you the money, you pay me back. And like I say, people would buy material at double the price just because it was from one of my companies. Because they had heard about what I did. Anyway, everyone loved Lucifer Star. I mean, I was the craziest guy out there. The craziest one out there, opening my gates, opening my camps, feeding people for free bread. A lot of the things I did were crazy. I was spending. I wasn't saving anything really. Well, it was all investment. I was investing in the future. So children and other people could have good lives. Anyway, I think I did something worth doing. So whatever, even if nobody admits it. There's a lot of people that all they care about is a nice car. All they care about is a big house. It's like, anyway, whatever. Anyway, I had my name on the side of the Titanic, LS, LCV, and all that other stuff.